everybody, it's James Bartolet.
Hello, it's Sandra Luberc.
And welcome to another episode of Inside the Industry. First Wednesday of February, very exciting stuff coming on. We just had the AVNs in Vegas, the X3 in Hollywood. We have Chinese New Year coming up very soon, the year of the horse. So everybody born in the year of the horse.
Horse?
Horse.
Cheers. Just
cheers to you. And Sandra is one of our new revolving co-hosts on the show. Congratulations. She also just got cast on a mainstream project that I'm doing, and she'll be working on that in the next month or so. So congratulations.
Thank you so
Your
much.
first mainstream.
Yes, it's my first
Speaking
mainstream.
more.
Yeah, special English. Right?
Yeah, and we actually love the Russian accent.
Yeah?
It's great.
Thank you so much.
And how exciting is it to be a co-host of a popular television show?
You know, I don't believe it. This real happens right now.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit shock. I think
Yeah.
it's good. And, well, I'll figure out what's going on after. So,
But are you excited about this?
yes, I'm a little bit nervous, so forgive me please for that, about this situation. So I will try be nice and try speak English clearly for you guys.
Oh, but the guys just, they love that accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Now, you have been working on some scenes lately or not?
This year, not yet, but last year, yeah.
Last year you
Yeah.
did. And we did something together. It was nice.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
But I mean, studio stuff. There is a little less studio stuff than we used to have back in the day.
My last shoot, it was for Spizzo.
Spizzu.
Yeah, Spizzo.
Spizzu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
So
Yeah. What did you do in that?
I do anal actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm good at that, so you can check it.
Look in the camera and say that again.
You can check. I'm super good at that. Like, trust me, I know what to talk about. So yeah.
What do you do to prep for that?
Anal?
Yeah. No, for SAT scored. Yes, anal, yeah.
Oh, like anal? I fuck my anal? Can I talk like that? Can I
Fuck
be
yeah.
dirty here?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I tried to be nice.
Yeah. Pretend you have Tourette's. Yeah.
So yeah.
Everybody else does. But no, so you prep with a sex toy,
Yeah?
right?
Yeah.
Do you eat certain way before an anal scene
No.
day?
No.
You
All day. Just Red Bull. Just Red Bull.
Really?
Yeah, just Red Bull. And you're like, yeah.
Now, I did a movie one time. It was a parody. And everybody was drinking Monster or Red
Yeah.
Bull at lunch. And then when we got back and we were doing the sex scenes, the sound guy kept going, cut, cut, cut. There's something, and he played it back, and director's scratching his head going, what the hell is that? Is there a waterbed in there?
Well.
And it was all the energy drinks sloshing around in your stomach when you're
yeah.
having sex.
Yeah, I know. I know what this means.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's normal for me. Like when you actually you do work and you hear like, and like your male partner yeah,
Wow.
you drink Red Bull or something yeah.
Yeah, they knew that. Huh.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Sandra has been in the industry now for 9 or 10 years now.
13.
13?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And you started back overseas in
St. Petersburg, Russia.
St. Petersburg, Russia.
Yeah.
Wow. Now there, I think, is adult content outlawed to make over there now?
Of course.
Was it outlawed then?
You know, I want to tell you something.
Yes, please.
About Russians, too many Europe countries' production go to Russia because it's more cheaper, you know.
Yeah.
And all who start the porn, it starts in Russia, St. Petersburg, and all European go work still. They do shoot still there. It doesn't matter sanction or no sanctions. It's still doing, you know. It's still work everything there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I start from St. Petersburg and go to Hungary.
And you were a brunette back then.
Yeah, no, my hair was black. It's
I thought it was very sexy, but the
Yeah?
blonde is sexy on you too.
So, okay, what kind of sun do you like more? Blonde or brunette? Like, I don't know.
I like this blonde, Sandra. I think it's good, but maybe one night we'll just go get you a brunette wig to put on.
Yeah, I can do that, but I don't want to be brunette right now.
Yeah, don't?
Yeah, no.
Do you feel you're less sexy as a brunette?
I cannot be stupid. But
Okay, I understand, but you might have to explain to the 5 million people listening and watching the show right now.
When people's like, when you're blonde, you can, I'm blonde. You like, something happens, you can, I'm sorry, I'm blonde. When you're brunette, you cannot talk like that. You're like,
Oh, that stereotype of the blonde.
yeah,
Okay.
it's work. Trust me, it's always work. It's like, help me a lot to be blonde. Like, I can't say like, oh, can you help me? I'm blonde. I'm so stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, when I'm like brunette, I look like more dominate. So.
This woman melts me. She melts me. All right. Jewel De Nyle is our special guest
Yeah.
calling in tonight, a legend. You did a little research on her, right?
Yes, of course, yes.
Yeah.
And I have a picture, like I wasn't, can I show you that picture?
Well, we're going to show the pictures up on the screen. There.
Yeah. It's like, when I see her, like, oh my God, she's so
I haven't seen
sexy.
her in years, and Peter
That's her.
North
You
had the
see?
legendary. Oh my God, gorgeous.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Peter North documentary premiered. It was directed by my good friend Craven Moorhead. Premiere was during AVN out there in Vegas this last week, and there were a lot of stars there. Christy Canyon, Ginger Lynn, Lexington Steele, Shawn Michaels, and Jewel De Nyle. And Jenna Jameson, can't forget to mention Jenna Jameson. So all these stars were there, and we had a wonderful time. And Jewel and I hadn't talked in a long time. And she's like, oh, I'd love to come on the show. Boom, worked out, here we are.
Yeah.
And AVN was what it was, and X3 was what it was, and everything's fine. Is that our call? Calling in yet? No.
It's my phone, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah, can I turn over the phone?
No, well, you want to tell your fans where they can call in and talk to us? The phone number is 818-231-2580. And we've got a whole brand new phone lines and everything all set up. So we'd love to hear from you. But of course, we've got Jewel De Nyle, who's going to be calling in just a second. But we have a quick 30-second break we're going to go to. Right, Edric?
We can go to a break, yeah.
Okay, let's go to a quick little 30-second break, and we'll be back with the lovely Sandra Luberc, Jewel De Nyle, and James Bartolet, all right after this. Hi, welcome back. I'm James Bartolet,
Welcome, and Sandra Luberc.
and this is Inside the Industry. You could watch us live on our Roku TV channel. 24 hours a day, and when we're live, watch us live right here, and on our YouTube page. That's right, we've got a YouTube channel, so please like and subscribe. And the fans are already on there commenting about how they love Sandra now as our new roving co-host.
Thank you.
Wow, and your outfit is.
You wanna
thank
show you?
Yeah. Are you kidding?
So it's my outfit. Mike.
Yeah. Well, James, actually. Oh, you meant that, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know you. You think I forgot? You see?
But she
That's why
just
I'm
showed
blonde.
up. Yeah, that's why you're blonde. She showed up here stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning. Stopped traffic. We saw her pulling up in the front. She got out of the car, and it was like you could hear Little Richard's song, The Girl Can't Help It, with Jane Mansfield. Girl can't help it, the girl can't help it. And Jane Mansfield's like walking by, and like all these people, like ice is melting, and
Ice follow me.
Yeah, ice. Well, not that ice. God, no. All right, are you? Okay, you got that.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, Jewel De Nyle will be calling in just a moment. Our phone number is 818-231-2580. All right. Did anybody get a chance to see the Grammy Awards on Sunday? Those people that came to the Grammy Awards were wearing less coverage than they had at the AVN show.
Yeah, and they after blame the adult industry people.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I
now
can't
remember, you and I
control.
were on the carpet together.
Yeah.
And our friends Amira Adara
Yeah, I love
and
her.
Texas Patty and their husbands were with us. And there was some lady, I guess she was calling herself the areola police or the nipple police.
Yeah.
And she was checking the girls
Yeah.
to make sure that they had pasties on, and then behind them that their ass cheeks weren't showing.
AVN,
Yeah.
adult industry.
So they kicked this young girl off, and remember
They
she was
kick out?
crying? Yeah, they kicked her out
No way.
because she wouldn't cover up her butt. She said, "I spent thousands of dollars on this
Yeah,
outfit."
yeah.
Oh, if you want to walk through the casino, because what
The
they do.
hooker's vulgar, easy peasy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I love how you say that. You have to walk. We walk through this big gauntlet through the casino floor. We've done this for decades with AVN. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
But over there, this one hotel casino, they're very strict, so they were pulling people off. The security was very overzealous. All right, is this Jules?
It is. Hi, how are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the legendary Eternal Beauty. Sandra was like, if she's still doing scenes, I want to do girl with her.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she is so delicious.
She's a
She
legend.
I look at Jewel De Nyle and she is like caviar and champagne to me. Oh yeah, baby. I love it. All right, cheers to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Miss Jewel De Nyle.
Woo!
I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh my God, darling, thank you. Now, first of all, I gotta ask, are you, where you live, are you guys safe or are you still under 10 feet of snow?
There's just icy patches at this point, but most of it's melted off.
Was it tough to get back home after AVN?
I made it by the skin of my teeth. It literally started storming, I'm going to say, within 8 hours from when I got home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I was very lucky.
We are so fortunate that you were able to be there for the premiere of the documentary for Peter. And you and I haven't seen each other in a long time, so it was nice seeing you again and now catching up and having you on the show. Tell us a little bit about this documentary, which was Craven Moorhead directed this. Tell us about your involvement in this.
Well, originally I was on Peter's no list.
Ah.
And Jeremy Wagner, the producer with Corey, or Craven, said, we need to book her a flight immediately. That's the first person we need to talk to.
Wow.
So because I was on the no list, it was like, yeah, we got to know more.
Because your relationship with him was a little stormy. But
yeah, I mean, it was a whirlwind. It was like the Pam and Tommy Lee of the adult industry.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to say that. Thank you. That's perfect. Yeah. They really were.
I mean, it really was. Yeah, it was crazy. We did our first scene together, and he saw me in the scene, and I was very athletic because I used to be a semi-professional gymnast.
Yeah. Oh, it shows in your scenes.
That is covered in the documentary, too, if you remember, like, they show some of my gymnastics background.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
ma'am.
And, so when we did our first scene, he was flipping me around and doing everything, and it was like we were dancing. It was zero struggle, zero awkwardness. Everything just flowed. And after the scene, I was in the shower, cleaning off, because obviously when you take a load from Peter North, you have to shower afterwards.
Yeah, so for some of you people that are new to this industry or you just don't know, this man has 2 prostates or something, and he shoots like a gallon of semen in his pop shot.
Yes, he does.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, his pop shot's crazy. So we were in the shower and together, and we were just talking, having a normal conversation. And he followed me to my car, got my phone number, and the rest was history. And I thought he just probably was like that with all the girls in the business. And then come to find out, it was
No.
he was like never dated anybody, really.
He
Never.
never did that. He really kept to his own.
So who is that?
And then
Peter
so
North.
dating me,
Yeah.
yeah. So dating me, it became a big deal overnight. Everybody wanted to know, who is this girl that's dating Peter North? Like, it was paparazzi. It was crazy. People inside the industry were going nuts. So I got thrown into stardom pretty fast and pretty heavy.
Wow.
Pretty
we
quickly.
Love that. We love to talk about other people's romance.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now, you had already established yourself with your career. And I guess, Sandra, you were going to ask her a question about... Yeah.
So, hello. One more time, I'm Sandra
Yes,
Luberc.
hello.
I'm so excited to talk with you. I make little search about you. You know, can I ask you some questions, if you don't mind?
Sure.
So, you have too many nominations, right? Like, you win the nominations. And what you think about this year nomination of adult performance people, and like your time, like when you was like 30 years old? I don't know, how long are you in industry? Like around
Yeah, over 30.
30 years around, right?
Yeah. In 2028, it'll be 30 years.
Oh, you see? Yeah.
But Sandra,
I started in 98.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah,
I think what Sandra's trying to ask you is, what do you think, compared to our wonderful stars that we worked with and we did movies with all those many years ago, and those winners, we look at these kids that are winning now, a big difference that you're seeing? Are they very mechanical? Or are they turning in great performances? Do we still have adult film stars?
Yeah, there's no real stars being made anymore, because the difference is, like when we covered in the Peter documentary, like we were made into big stars.
Yeah.
There was companies that put millions of dollars, like I had millions of dollars put into my brand,
And
just
she's
into
not
my name alone
exaggerating.
from companies.
Yeah, she's
Oh
not
no,
exaggerating.
this is for, I was a brand, and yeah, I'm not exaggerating, it was millions. And I was put on billboards all over the world.
Wow.
So it wasn't small scale. We're talking huge scale promotion that the talent today will never even come close to understanding. I was one of the last people to go to the Cannes Film Festival and win Starlet of the Year before they stopped the adult section. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was in 2000. I had been in the business, and it was in 1999. I'd been in the business a year,
Yep.
and I'd won in Cannes Film Festival for Starlet of the Year, and then they discontinued, the adult section, which was very sad. And you want to know what it's like to be a real star? You go to the Cannes Film Festival and win an award.
And that's
The
paparazzi,
paparazzi
times 100.
is wild.
Yeah.
Oh, something like you've never seen in your life.
Yeah.
I was literally
Over here.
standing on my balcony, and people had telescopic lenses looking into my room taking pictures.
She was like Evita, and just standing up on the balcony.
Yeah.
Don't cry for me.
Yes.
Cannes Film
It
Festival.
was insane. And can you imagine the talent today being even able to understand that concept?
Oh no.
We are not like, I feel so bad for especially young generation, that industry. Like, I think now it's more for adult industry peoples, it's look like, sluts, not like talents anymore, I feel that.
Right. When I got out, I noticed there was a huge shift.
Yeah.
And I walked away because I got tired of the bullshit, and I saw where the industry was going and the talent that was coming in. Everybody with a camera, everybody now could pick up a a device and film and make a movie. It was
Yeah.
just going in the wrong direction, and the quality of girls wasn't there anymore.
Yeah.
The
Oh my
quality
gosh,
of talent
yeah.
wasn't there. The glamour died
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I'm so like
because the market got so flooded with so much free content that it killed the stars. It killed the companies, and companies couldn't fight to keep contract stars or to put millions of dollars into movies and millions of dollars into someone's brand.
Yeah, it's true.
I saw what was happening, and it was a crumbling empire, and I threw in the towel and walked away for a very long time until now.
Understandable.
That's so sad.
You know, I had some two young gals, performers, came up to me at our Legends booth out there at AVN, and they said, "Oh, you've done all this stuff, and how did you guys put out movies back then? You didn't have the internet." And I go, "Well, we put stuff out on VHS."
Yeah.
And she goes,
What is that?
VHS. My doctor gave me some penicillin to clear that up. I'm like, boing. It's not an
because when I
STD,
started,
honey. It's a format that we put movies out on.
God.
She thought VHS
Right.
was an STD.
Well, how about they would buy the rights in the hotels to our adult movies, and you'd have to pay to watch them in hotels.
Oh, God, yes.
What? I
Yeah.
didn't know. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, no, hotel chains would have a whole thing. They don't have adult films anymore that you could watch on pay-per-view, really. Or if they do, and very few select hotels offer that.
In Vegas.
But
here?
back in
all
the
over
day,
the
because
world.
we had big budget, high quality movies, hotel chains, and we would shoot a hardcore version and a softcore version of our film. And the softcore versions would get sold off to the hotel chain companies, and it would be shown worldwide in these chains. And that was
Bingo.
big bread and butter when I owned a company, because at one time I did own one of the biggest companies
Yeah.
in the adult industry. And that was a huge money maker.
Yeah.
And then when the streaming services
smart.
started coming and the internet started coming, I noticed, oh, I'm starting to lose money. When I'm putting out more than I'm making, that's when it's time to stop, and then you need to recoup and adjust to the times and see, do you really want to keep going with this and throwing money at it, or is it time to walk away? For
what
me,
about
it
when
was
we
time to walk
converted-
away.
Jewel, when we converted over to DVD, that was still good, right?
David, yeah.
That was great. I had a DVD printing press in
no
our company.
way. I bet people
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know
We
that
did our
about you.
own DVDs. Yeah,
Wow.
Red Light District and Platinum X Pictures. We were a team. We were sister companies. We had merged, and we had our own warehouse in-house at our building.
Yeah.
We printed our own stuff. We did it all
Wow.
in-house. Everything
Isn't
was
that
in-house.
impressive, Sandra?
Is
I could see the little wheels turning in her head.
yeah, I'm like
Because Sandra is very much like you, a businesswoman. She wants to
Yeah.
make that money, get that thing going, you know?
So you think it's
Of
not
course.
possible return that back day like girls make money or no?
I think the industry needs to be completely regulated for standards.
Yeah.
And if you have companies that vet what's going to be popular and what's not, and they're willing to put the marketing behind it and have their platform girls, it can be done again, but you have to weed out the nonsense. But I think now, with the years and years and years of the same thing being done over and over again, I do think it's possible because there's a yearning for that. I
love
have
your
fans that
optimism.
are in their
It's good.
Yeah.
yeah, I have fans that are in their 20s. I have fans that are in their 70s, and they all love my generation of movies. And the new
Right
ones
on.
coming to it, the reason they are is because they are like, wow, we discovered this and it's gold. It's all new to them, and they love even the silly, goofy features, or the parodies that we would do. But there was just so much more glamour, and we had a standard of how we looked, our hair, our makeup, our nails.
Oh my God,
we were put together. Like when I walked out for that Peter documentary, I walked out knowing right then and there I was going to own the fucking room.
And you did, girl. You did.
Thank you for...
Because that's how my generation rolls. When we roll hard, and we come out and we own it.
Damn straight.
And that aura needs to be reintroduced because
we
that's
need
what's
to bring
missing.
back the class.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
And you could do
There
that
needs
even
to be
if it's
a
on
class.
a small level. You can bring that class back.
You need to teach us how to do porn, if to be honest with you.
This last
I
Grammy
need to-
Awards, they
yeah.
they were less dressed
Oh,
than
it
the
was
adult
bad.
film stars at the Grammy Awards.
How AV
Yeah.
and 3D?
Absolutely.
Well, you like it? Do you like it? How does it treat you?
Did you stick around
The
for the award
industry-
show on Saturday?
I didn't go. I did not go to the award show because I had to leave Friday because of that storm. So
Yeah.
I got the hell out of there.
Yeah, no, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, because we had the premiere
Yeah.
on. That was on Thursday.
So do you have any moments
Yeah, we had-
like... I'm sorry.
No, we're gonna. You know what? We got some fans that are asking some questions for you right now, Jules. Can we go through those real quick? Mike
Sure.
is asking, what was your inspiration for your stage name? How did you come up with your stage name?
I was Jewel when I was a dancer.
Okay.
Because I was I danced in Tropical Lay in Upland way back in the day. And I just went by Jewel. Well, I couldn't go into the adult industry and just be Jewel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, and I love everything Egypt, and I have an exotic look.
Like Isis Nile.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so I was like Jewel De Nyle
Yeah.
because
it.
that just
Yeah.
made sense to me.
It's sexy.
It is. And
Yeah,
there's
it
a
kinda
certain
just
way to
rolled off
spell
the
that
tongue.
too. You have to go D-E and then apostrophe. I guess they call it apostrophe and Nile. Yeah. Because if you don't spell it right, you're going to be pulling up a 36-year-old crossing guard in Bendover, Iowa. So make sure you spell that correctly. Just kidding, no.
Yes.
Yes. Now,
Yeah. But as long as I've been around, I'm pretty sure they can figure out how
Yeah.
to spell it because I'm plastered everywhere on the internet at this point.
now, and by the way, when she says plastered, she doesn't mean drunk. Yes.
Right.
James, we got a question here from a guy named James. Wants to know, did you ever work with Jenna Jameson?
I did. I did a
who?
movie
Jenna
called
Fine?
I Dream of Jenna.
Oh, Jenna Fine, with Jenna Fine.
Oh, no, I never got to work with Jenna Fine, and I loved her so much.
Yeah.
She was one of the ones who was very mesmerized and couldn't believe that Peter had a girlfriend and had to meet me and came over and gave me a look up and down and then asked me if I ever got to touch his hair.
Touch his hair?
A lot of the girls asked me that. Were you able to touch his hair? Because I guess he was a freak about having his hair touched in movies.
fuck
Like you
yeah.
couldn't touch his hair.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know anything about it. I was like, yeah, why? And he just kind of laughed because everybody in the industry knew this, but I didn't because we were on a different level.
I remember one
So-
time we were at the Rainbow, and
Yeah.
and some girl, you know, we were sitting in that big, giant, curved front seat in front of the fireplace there at the Rainbow.
Yes,
Wonderful
I
historical
sat there
place.
many times. Yeah.
Yeah. And some girl came up with a little pair of scissors. She wanted a clip of his hair.
What?
Yes. And security guards threw her out.
What?
But it was like there was something about Peter North's hair. These girls were obsessed with it because he just had these super great look to him. You know, like
Yeah, and he wouldn't let anybody touch it, and because he wouldn't let girls touch it during a scene or didn't want anyone touching it,
Yeah.
it became more of a thing.
yeah. So it
More
was a challenge.
that they wanted to do it more. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolute
well, you know
challenge.
how that is.
Yes.
The forbidden fruit. You know, ooh.
Yes, of
Uh,
course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is so amazing. Sandra looked up another fact. Do you have a relative who was also in the adult industry?
My mom.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Yeah, she
How happens? Like how it's work?
she
They didn't work together.
got in.
No, I know. No.
No,
I understand.
she got in after I was gone, and that was kind of like part of the falling of my company is because they kind of bit the hand that fed them, and then they used my mom, and it was just a very ugly situation that
That's
I'd
not
rather
cool.
not.
Wow.
Yeah, rather not even go into because
Okay,
it was
let's
that
not
bad.
go into Okay, we're not.
But
gonna
yeah,
even
my
go
mom did, and the thing is, I'll say about my mom is, her career was not authentic because she was never sober.
there. Oh.
My career was 100% authentic,
I'm sorry about it.
and
No.
I did everything right.
Yeah.
And they used my mom to tear me down, to
Not-
take
not
everything
cool.
from me.
Not
So
cool.
that's how that shit show happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad. It was really bad. But I didn't talk to my mom for years, but I have since mended my relationship with her the last couple of years, and
for you.
have forgiven her because I
Yeah.
realized that she was a pawn in a terrible, terrible scheme.
There's always everybody thinks it's all rainbows and unicorns, and
No.
there's a dark side to this too.
Oh yeah.
Just like in
Oh,
mainstream.
honey, when you're on top and you have one of the number one selling companies
Yeah.
that's outselling everybody, they're going to do whatever they want to get rid of you because they want it for themselves.
Right on.
And what was so stupid with it was I was looking at going international because I had moved to New York. I was looking at open distribution there and a
I thought
company
you guys
there.
were international.
I was in.
You weren't?
I was distribution. I was looking at opening branches.
Get out. That's pretty cool.
I wanted to open one in New York. I wanted to open a factory in New York. I wanted to open a factory in Miami. I wanted to do one in Australia. I wanted to have these areas and the one that I had in the valley. But they couldn't see past their own greed to see my vision of what I had. I wanted
Australia's
to
a
have
big market for adult, by the way. We have some huge fans
I
in
went down there and
Australia.
did their version of, expo down there, the Australian sex
Yes.
expo down there. I went down there and for a few
Bigger-
years
Bigger
when
than
we were
what
starting
have
to
here.
No
distribute our
way.
movies.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, they come. Australia is a really large country, and they're very devoted
huge.
to adult. Yeah.
They make the talent visa for adult peoples here.
What, you want us to go there for spring break, darling? We could, yeah.
Who knows?
And we'll have Joel be our manager and book us, yeah. Da, 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 da. There we go.
I hear about
Yeah, so
Australia.
I was looking at going big time. I was going to blow it up and own an empire, and they were just so short-sighted. They only saw what was in front of them, and they should have used my talent and my brains and went along with it. But it
You
just
were
got
one
to the
of the
point where
first
it got
female owners.
tiresome.
No way.
Yes.
You are first?
My friend Jewel De Nyle was one of the first. Now, we've had some great women that have owned company. Right on top of my head, I'm going to say my good friend, Miss Kelly Holland, who was the owner of Penthouse. But Jewel was the first.
Wow.
Okay? Give the props to the pioneer here, to the trailblazer.
Can you teach me, please, how to be number one, please?
You have to have thick skin, and you have to play with the sharks and the wolves, and you
Yeah.
better have those high heels on and ready to kick some ass, because I'm going to tell you what, the brutal world is not in front of the camera.
Yeah.
The
It's
brutal
behind the
world
camera.
is behind it, running a business and a company when you are dealing with gangsters, mobsters, fraudsters. You're dealing with the most complicated complex of individuals at that time, because you had to do distribution. Nothing was streaming.
Oh, yeah.
You had to meet with people and do distribution deals, international distribution deals. You had to have a team of people that knew what the fuck they were doing and a lawyer on call.
Oh, God, it's so important to have that
Yeah.
lawyer,
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
And for young talent out
We
there.
had one
Yeah.
in-house. we had a lawyer in-house that was in our office.
Wow.
He was paid to be there. It is so complex. It got to the point to where it got to be too much. And when you're constantly having people trying to tear you down and do everything to discredit you, and I moved to New York because I had gotten divorced from Michael Stefano, which was fine. But I wanted to open up a production company there too, and then one in Miami, and they just couldn't share that vision. It's kind of like when you bite the hand that feeds you and the glue kind of left the building, everything just kind of falls apart. So you definitely have to have a solid team with a solid vision to make it in the industry behind the scenes, because it is not fucking easy.
I have a question. So that time, adult industry people make a lot of money, right? Everybody wanted some people's like pie too. Did you have any like situations where some peoples came to you and say like you have to share with the money because like they want your money?
I never had a manager or an agent or anything like that. So I did it all on my own.
Wow.
Me too, right now.
Yes, you are, honey.
So I'm sorry, I got you.
Go on.
Yeah, I just went in and was like, I did the adult movies, and then I knew right from the gate that if I was going to do adult movies, I wasn't just going to be a porn star, that eventually I was going to learn the system. I went in with the idea of learning the system.
Yeah. I think same, like you need to understand how it's worked first, right?
Right.
So
but I wanted to understand the system from the cameraman, because back then we had cameraman, the boom guy. We had to sit there, in the editing. I would sit in on the editing. I would sit in on picking out the music. I would go through all the slides for the box covers.
So smart.
I did it all from A to Z. I wanted to know how the industry worked, and I did. And I followed it through, and I learned every single part of it. And then I never had anybody that I paid to market.
Yeah.
I had companies that invested in me, that marketed me, but when I went out on my own, I was my own brand. I marketed myself.
Wow.
Right on.
It's like a dream for a porn girl right now, because like it's not work like that anymore.
Even for a mainstream girl that's watching this show right now, and you're a social media influencer, you have to learn to what the legend Jewel De Nyle is telling you right now is learn all of that. Don't
and
just give
You can't just learn one part. No, you better learn all of it. And we had to learn acting as well.
Fuck yeah.
So, and scripts.
Right.
There was a whole other element that there's not anymore. Between the production, the camera, the stills, the box covers, the marketing, the distribution, the streaming.
You had to learn. Now they just throw their money away and they say, "Oh well, I've got a team that handles this stuff," and I'll guarantee you, 8 times out of 10, that company is not going to deliver everything they said they were going to deliver.
Care.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to put in the work, you're not going to get the reward.
Right.
Cheers for that.
Cheers to that, honey.
I mean, you have to work in order to achieve anything. It's not going to be handed to you.
Now,
and then running a company is a whole other ball game. I mean, that right there is like, oof.
Jewel, how was the transition back into the mainstream world for you?
When I left the adult industry, like living in civilian life,
and working
like
and making a living,
civilian,
See, that's another thing I try to explain to the younger generation. I'm like, the limelight and the life you're living right now, when you try to go back into civilian life, it's going to be a very big adjustment. And you have to set your mind. It's a shock, but you also have to set your mind that there's other things that need to be done. So swallow your pride. You're may not be making the money you were making. But if you learn whatever industry you do go into from the ground up, you can still succeed. Just don't get complacent and give up, because
Yeah.
it is an adjustment.
Yeah. And it's going to be hard work, and even more. You know, making
almost
the
a
transition
two-line.
back into
It's not-
mainstream.
it-
Yeah, it's work.
Yeah, it is all very much work. And then I was, had kids, had the married life, did all that. Now my kids are grown, gone. And I decided to get on some of the platforms to see if I even had a base. And
And?
lo and behold, I did.
Yeah.
And then everything just kind of fell into place, and this is what's really crazy. I got back in. Within 6 months, I hear the Peter North documentaries being made. I get a hold of Craven, and I'm like, why am I not in this? He's like, you're on the no list, but Jeremy says, because you're on the no list, we got to have you. So I had reached out to him because he didn't, I was just newly back. So it ended up working out. And the crazy thing with that is it was this all in timing. Right when I decided to come back, all this started
And
coming to
everything's
fruition.
cool with you and Peter now.
Everything is cool, and I think we both needed that closure.
Which you got.
And
Everybody watching
we
was
did-
applauding
we did.
that. Oh my God. It was a very touching moment. Yeah.
There was a moment where it starts talking about our history together in the film.
And you just walked over
And
to him very quietly.
I
calmly.
felt like no one was sitting next to him. It was directly next to him. It was TT Boy,
Dominique.
Peter, and
Sean.
Dominique, and then Shawn Michaels. And then Dominique had gotten up and she had gone. She'd gone a little bit after I had sat down there. And I had walked down there because there was nobody between Phil or TT and Peter.
Yeah.
So I decided, this is telling our story. This is just the appropriate
And then
timing
all of us
to do
that
this.
grew up with that and knew you two and knew you both, and we were just like, oh my God, what's happening here right now? What are we going to see? And it was all very
Yes.
wonderful. It was just a wonderful, touching moment. And you saw us in the corner over there with me and the girls, and we were just all applauding
Yes.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yes,
It was
and
very-
I heard you all too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I was sitting there with Peter, and our stuff was being showed on the screen, and we were having some inside jokes because all the photography pictures that are shown from our relationship and from his Peter North Playhouse that he had in Tampa was all stuff that I had that he didn't even have any photos or anything, and I had kept our whole relationship in a box for the last 25 years.
That's true.
And so I pulled out all these photos and everything for the documentary that they were showing, and he was sitting on the couch eating a sandwich. And I looked over at him and I was like, I made you that sandwich. And he was like, shook his head like, yeah.
That was
So-
That's sweet.
no, it's like
That's
sweet.
something you would do.
It was
That's
just
it.
kind of like little moments like that when we were watching the film when things were popping up. And then it showed us when he took me for my 23rd birthday to Hawaii.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can you
And
take me
all those
Hawaii?
little
Yeah.
pictures that you see in there
Yeah.
during the documentary, we were in Hawaii. It's like me sitting on his lap, and I'm like wearing this like little yellow dress, and I was 23, and
Oh.
he'd taken me there, and the helicopter ride, and
Oh.
that's all in there. So I was talking,
If I know him.
You
we
went
were
to
talking
Maui,
about all the
right?
photos that I had prided. We went to the main island.
Oh, you went to the. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know where. You're like, yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, every island
yeah,
is different over there. Yeah. It's a whole
Yeah, we were
different
in Honolulu.
experience
Yeah.
depending on the island you go to. Yeah.
Right, it is. And so that was all in there, and it was just a lot of memories, but we got closure because we'd ended so badly. Our relationship ended so badly, we didn't talk for 25 years.
Wow.
We didn't, we
But now
had,
you're
or
talking
26
now,
years,
and
yeah.
that's- Closure
Right.
is
I mean,
important.
5 years?
25.
Wow.
We broke up in 2000, and we hadn't talked first time we talked was at the show.
Wow. So
Yeah, and it was amazing.
which industry people's more nice? Adult industry or mainstream industry?
Yeah,
right?
good question.
Um,
Because you've worked
I
in
think-
both.
Yeah.
I have, and I enjoy both. It's just different.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just and the crowd. I mean, I've been with like major, big time celebrities. Like if I said their name, you would know who the fuck they are. Like,
I know.
and they were super nice, cool. Mainstream celebrities, I will say this about them, would look at adult film stars like me as their celebrities.
Oh, it's good, right?
Yeah, so it was just different. Like we were their stars because we
Yeah.
were the glamour era, and they looked
Yeah.
at us like, "Oh my God."
No anymore.
So it was just a different vibe. It was just
Yeah.
different. And now I think the celebrities are trying to look and act like porn stars,
Yeah.
I know.
and porn stars are trying to,
Act like to
mimic celebrities. So it's a very everything's kind of topsy turvy in my
really
mind.
is.
Kind of lost. Everything's lost its luster, and its class. The class of it all is just
Well, as we notice
non-existent,
more of
except
the,
for with a handful.
yet streaming is the platform now. It's not cable. It's not it's satellite
Right.
TV. It's all streaming. Movie theaters
It is.
play in a movie theater for a week. And
then they're streaming.
Boom, it goes right on streaming. And that's how they're making
It does.
movies. Here is the Academy Awards, which has a record number of nominees in the Best Picture. Congratulations again to Sinners, winning the majority.
I watched that.
Yeah,
It
great
was
movie.
amazing.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. I loved the absolute twist on the whole vampire thing because the vampire
yeah.
thing's been done
No, it was
to
really
death.
great. But this is a movie,
It was
girls,
fantastic.
that is a streaming movie. There are, Hulu and Netflix and Amazon Prime. They're all have movies that are up for Academy Awards. And I don't know, I'm old enough to remember it was just this studio and this studio and this
screen
studio,
movies.
this studio. There was
Right.
4. And now there's 10. And it's like, wow,
Yeah.
that streaming has really changed.
And back in the
things.
day, they would put out these banger of movies too.
Oh God, yeah. And just
And the promotion and the marketing that went behind them.
now
We're talking whole buildings that would just be marketed with these movies, and now you barely see any marketing at all.
And
don't spend
Jewel, you and I were talking about this about a week ago, and I looked into it with my distributors and my people that I work with on the horror movies. There is not going to be a quote unquote horror channel that's going on one of the streaming things. That was all a rumor. So
Yes.
that's not going to happen because I know we got our nipples all hard and got excited and going, woo, woo.
I
there's
wish
gonna
they
be
would.
that,
I
but
wish they would bring back like a Skinemax type thing where we could
Exactly.
do actually classy, fun, great movies that would stream.
Mm-hmm.
But, it would just be an added service for,
Yeah.
18 and over.
Yeah.
Did you have any
But have some movies that are classy and sexy and have that real good sex appeal to them. It doesn't have to be super hardcore.
No.
But why not have a streaming service attached to your service that shows that and give an outlet
we used
for
to
that?
have that. Sure enough, we did.
Yeah.
It's called Skinemax. Okay, you have a question.
We did,
here,
and
'cause
I
we
did
gotta wrap up
plenty of.
stuff here.
I did several of those.
Yes, I know you did. Yeah, you and me both. Okay, quick final
Yeah.
questions for her.
happens any situations like bad situation on shoot time, and how you fix that if you have?
I couldn't hear you. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
what she's saying is, how have you handled a bad day on the set?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you had a bad day on the
Right.
set, the time the camera starts rolling, you would just start performing for the camera and your fans, and you would just let it roll off your back and just
Yeah.
get through it. But I didn't really have too many bad days on set due to the fact I was always pretty in control of my industry
Yeah.
and who I worked with and what I was doing. But there would be times where I would work for other companies and get frustrated when things weren't going well at all,
and that
or
will
just
happen.
incompetent.
Yeah.
It happens.
That's going to happen.
And or you're dealing with super incompetent people, and you just have to kind of bite
And
the
you have to
bullet, sit
bite the
there,
bullet
and
and get
through
through
it
it.
because. Yeah, and take your money and run.
Yeah.
I mean, but put on a show
focus
because
something on
don't let
them
that bad day
turns
fuck
you on.
up your brand.
Yeah.
Don't let that bad day fuck
Think
up your
of the
brand.
big
Like you put on a
picture.
show no matter what.
Yeah, think of
Yeah.
the big picture. That's important. Yeah.
Right.
That's super important. Wow. The audience has got to stop. Yeah. Okay. No, everybody's very, very excited you're on tonight. For people that have not seen any of your movies in a while, or heaven forbid they've seen them at all, and they should, name me two.
Where have they been for the last,
What's
almost
two good
30
movies?
years?
What's
will
two
watch
good
it.
movies they should watch?
I love retro.
Dark Angels is one of the most award-winning adult films of all time, and it's a
Okay.
vampire movie that I did back in, I believe, 2002.
Okay.
It's phenomenal. Dark Angels, the production value, that movie had a budget of $500,000.
Get Out. Kick ass.
Oh, no. It's amazing.
Yeah. And what's the other one?
And another one that I did was my first feature, and it was a lot of fun, and it's kind of corny, but it's great, and I loved it. It was called Electric Sex.
Electric.
Oh, I remember that one. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, Electric Sex was a feature. It was my first feature for New Sensations, and it was their first feature film that they ever did.
I find Dark.
But it was hot. It was really,
so
really
hot.
fire.
I got my first, there it is. That's the cover of it.
Yeah.
Dark Angels. Wow. I got carpal tunnel syndrome in my wrist from watching that movie. Yeah. Boing, boing, boing. Do we have some fans that are calling in to talk to Jewel?
Somebody was calling in, but I sent it to the, and we'll see if
They didn't want to wait to be on hold? Okay. We do have a call holding system there. So here's our phone number. You could call in right now. Rare opportunity. Speak to the legendary Jewel De Nyle. Call 818-231-2580.
Yeah.
Call in right now. She will answer all questions except anything related to the IRS or Social Security. She cannot answer any of those questions for you. And she cannot
Yes,
answer
anything that has to do with the government, I don't know what you're talking about.
has no ideas. If you want to find out if you should get a reverse mortgage, sorry, it's the wrong show to be watching. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, who do we have?
And I'm not going to,
online?
the only gold I'm going to sell is me.
Yeah, that part. All right, Jewel, is there anything you want to tell your fans before we let you go tonight?
I am now on Sex Panther. I have been talking to my fans on there, and it's been an amazing experience for someone that's already got a name for themselves. Mm-hmm. What a unique opportunity for fans. That's the one good thing about the way technology has gone. But I also see it as if you don't have a fan base, where it would be not as beneficial. I think for my generation, platforms like that are amazing because you've had fans for 25 years that get to break down that barrier and talk to you when they've never been able to speak to you or see you before.
Yeah, that's Sex Panther, but they can call up. They don't call
Yes.
your actual phone number. They have a
It goes
third
through the
company
app.
number. Yeah, but Sex
Right.
Panther, a lot of girls are doing it. I'm on this new format. It's called Panther Piss, and that's where I call and piss off people. It's very lucrative.
Yeah, I could probably do that too. I could headline with you.
I'll give you 5 on
do a
that.
whole-
Okay, is there a
Yeah. And, as soon as the Peter documentary comes out, I'll let everybody know where it's going to be streaming because it is in the works of landing a home base at this point. I'm here.
talking about the Epstein file yet? So, yeah.
I'm here.
So here we are. Now we're
I'm-
back. Excuse me, my little bit.
I am good. I'm here.
Okay, so darling, so before we cut off, we were talking about those 2 movies of yours to watch, and then now I wanted to tell everybody your social media. Where can they follow you?
I'm on X,
Okay.
so you can go to x.com.
At Jewel De Nyle.
At DE_NYLE.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool. And are you on the Instagram?
And I'm on OnlyFans. I'm not on Instagram. You know what? I hated it because it's too boring for me, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. I don't like all the ads, and I don't like that I can't show anything.
Yeah.
Well, what about OnlyFans? Sandra was asking about that.
Oh yeah, I'm on OnlyFans. I'm on Sext Panther, and I'm on X. Those are the 3 platforms that I'm on.
Okay, that's very good. Now, Sandra, you're on what social media?
So X, it's Sandra Luberc. On Instagram, I'm SL Central Vision. And OnlyFans, Sandra Luberc too. So done.
Very good. At James Bartolet, at James Bartolet9 on Instagram, OnlyFans / James Bartolet. We have our YouTube channel. We have our 24-hour Roku TV channel. We have Foodies TV. We got everything on there. Big Super Bowl party here on Sunday. We're going to do a little bit of broadcasting from this big star-studded Super Bowl party that's almost like a food party. That's why
Yeah.
Sandra said, I love you, but I'm coming for the food, darling. I don't like the football, but I come for your food. So that's wonderful. That's great. So that's good. And then we got some great guests on next week's show. Don't forget about our ticket giveaway. That's right. Every week on our show, we have a contest, and you out there could win a pair of tickets, 2 tickets, to go to the historical Chinese theater on Hollywood Boulevard with the footprints and the handprints there. You're getting 2 free tickets to go to the Chinese theater on Hollywood Boulevard. All you have to do is write into insidecontest@gmail.com. That's insidecontest@gmail.com. And we want
that.
But honey, you're my girl. You're getting your own free pass. Yes. So I want to thank my longtime friend and a legend and a true star and inspiration. And I know Sandra's new inspirational mother in show business is this woman here, Jewel De Nyle.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's my pleasure to be on.
Well, thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
So much, yeah.
And
Yeah, I had so much fun talking with y'all.
Oh yeah, this was stuff about Jewel you guys never knew about before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so and thank you for opening up and
Yeah,
talking
thank
to
you.
us.
It's important for new generation adult industry girls. It's like,
Oh please.
yeah, we
Yeah.
need like you to talk about that open.
The
you know?
mentoring.
It's important for us. We need to hear about industry because
Mm-hmm.
industry go down and people don't make money like before. You know.
Is that somebody trying to call in?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy because the industry, you should be making
Yeah.
money head over
Yeah,
heels.
exactly. We
Yeah.
don't sell tomato there. We do porn. Like we try.
I
to, like,
love how you just said that. We don't sell tomatoes there. Do, 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 do. I'm from a farm on South Petersburg. Do, 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 do,
So
do.
that's important, like that kind of legend porn, people's talk. It's like special you. It's super important for us. You know. Thank you for opening and talk with us.
Yes.
Yes,
All right,
I
Jewel.
really hope the industry goes on an uptick and
Thank you.
it can figure itself out and, you know, bring back the glamour. Let's
Yeah.
get these girls glammed up and let's make them beautiful again and,
Exactly.
got
and put a showcase together and just, you know, get some star power in there again.
Like I watch like retro porn. I didn't watch like now porn. Like it's so fake. You
Yeah.
can see it's not like.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have fans that are in their 20s that have discovered me for the first time because that's what they're watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're discovering it.
Like I watch retro. Thank you so much for retro porn. It's amazing. It's good. You can see
It
it's
is.
like good job making. It's like they open
Well,
and yeah.
because when we were making it, we were rebels, and it was like, it wasn't the cool thing to do. We were the ones that made it cool.
Yeah.
And there are girls now doing full-on scenes in driverless TikTok cars now, and just going around and around the square, and they're shooting their solo scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing. Anyways, Jewel, thanks for
Right.
calling in tonight. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
Thank
guys
you
have a
out there
wonderful
for watching.
evening.
Till next time, I'm James Bartolet
Sandra Luberc.
and Jewel.
I'm Jewel De Nyle.
Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Good night.